It was the summer of 2003, and Laker Nation was hungry to climb back to the top of the association. They reached Dynasty status after becoming the third team in NBA history to three-peat, but were dethroned by the Spurs in the following year. The Lakers' shocking second-round exit led to the departure of crucial role players Robert Horry, Mark Madsen, Brian Shaw, and Samaki Walker. When Laker fans saw their championship pieces vanishing, Shaquille O'Neal saw an opportunity. He recruited future Hall of Famers and ring-thirsty veterans Gary Payton and Karl Malone to form a super team in Los Angeles. The 2003 Lakers looked unstoppable on paper, but struggled heavily in the regular season. Drama was swirling around each piece of the Lakers. Kobe Bryant had been accused of sexual assault in the offseason and missed several games to fly to court in Colorado. Shaq publicly questioned Kobe's leadership. Kobe criticized Shaq's public demands for a contract extension. Gary Payton didn't like the way he fit into the triangle offense, and Karl Malone was bit by the injury bug. These four ended up playing only 20 regular season games on the court together, but overcame the drama to land the 2 seed in the Western Conference. Meanwhile, in the East, the Pistons were a modest 13 games above 500 around deadline time. After falling to the Nets in the conference finals of the previous year, the Pistons felt they were one piece away from greatness. They targeted a 29-year-old, two-time All-Star that had just been traded 10 days ago? That's right. Rasheed Wallace was the corner piece of the Blazers for 8 years, but the organization was growing tired of his boisterous personality. The Blazers, who were famously known as the Jail Blazers, dealt the league leader in technicals to the Hawks. As the deadline grew closer, the Hawks suited up Wallace for 1 game, then decided they would rather dump his salary on the Pistons. Mistake. Joe Dumars, the Pistons GM at the time, gave up Joko Rabracha and Bob Sura, neither of whom averaged more than 14 minutes per game, and a first-round pick. Ironically enough, in 10 years, Dumars would give an atrocious 4-year, $54 million contract to Josh Smith, who he could have drafted had he not gave up that first-round pick. Dumars and the Pistons immediately regretted the deal and are still paying Josh Smith $5.4 million every year and will continue to do so until the summer of 2020. Ouch. Anyways, the Pistons became red hot after trading for Rasheed and won 16 of their final 19 games, earning them the 3 seed in the East. Their superstarless lineup and defensive identity suffocated the Bucks, Nets, and Pacers en route to a finals date with the Lakers. The Lakers were once again heavy favorites, just as they were to start the season. The offensive firepower that propelled them past the drama of the regular season was a lock to upend Detroit's defense. The Pistons came out of the gate hot and stole Game 1 on the road. Game 2 went the way of the Lakers, but that would be their last win of the series. The Pistons held the Lakers to a seemingly impossible 68 points in Game 3 and would go on to close the finals in 5 games at home. After the season ended, the Lakers immediately imploded. Phil Jackson's contract was not extended, Shaq was traded to Miami, Gary Payton and Rick Fox were dealt to Boston, and Karl Malone opted not to re-sign with the team. The Pistons' trade for Rasheed Wallace proved to be the standard for trade deadline acquisitions, and the Lakers took notice. No team would go on to win an NBA title after making a significant move at the deadline until 2008, when the Lakers traded 3 role players and the rights to Marc Gasol for his brother, Pau Gasol. It goes to show, the right trade deadline deal can outvalue a super team.